132nd Commencement at Oregon State University in Corvallis. Today's program is closed captioned for the hearing impaired, LNS captioning, and court reporting, and Oregon Public Broadcasting are providing this service. Hello, I'm Aaron Haynes, and I'll be your host for today's ceremony. It's a wonderful day here in Corvallis with many exciting graduates, relatives, and friends. Today we'll see one of Oregon State University's largest graduating classes. You may have noticed a different look to the ceremony today. That's because this year's commencement will be held in Research Stadium on the Oregon State University campus. Past commencements held inside Gill Coliseum became increasingly crowded. Overflow audience members were going to nearby LaSalle Stewart Center to view the ceremony over closed-circuit television. Last year, the graduation ceremony was separated into two parts. This year, the undergraduate ceremony has moved outdoors to Research Stadium to better accommodate all those wishing to attend. Seated in the stadium are the parents, brothers, sisters, grandparents, spouses, children, and friends of the graduates. This year, there are two graduation ceremonies. The graduate degrees, PhD and Masters, were presented this morning in a separate ceremony at the LaSalle Stewart Center here on the OSU campus. 171 doctoral degrees and 598 master's degrees were conferred. This afternoon, you'll be seeing the undergraduate degree commencement ceremony. Chief Marshal Jack Higginbotham, Associate Dean of the Graduate School, led the processional of degree candidates into Research Stadium. Registrar Barbara Balls and the staff of the Registrar's office continue the tradition of each candidate receiving his or her own diploma. This tradition dates back to the first class in 1870. The university will present two Distinguished Service Awards, one to Bob Bailey and another to Jim Johnson. OSU Provost Tim White will present the awards. The Corvallis Community Band, under the direction of Steve Mathis, provides this year's music. Graduate education is a significant part of Oregon State University, with one of every 5 students being a graduate student. Approximately 2,800 students are enrolled at the graduate level, most of whom are actively pursuing master's or doctoral degrees. International students comprise about 27% of the graduate student population, and they come from all parts of the globe to pursue their graduate education at Oregon State. Today, there are 165 different graduate degree programs in over 98 majors represented at Oregon State University, including a wide array of fields such as atmospheric science, environmental science, industrial engineering, public health, and education. As is common in major universities, administrative responsibility and degree authority for the graduate education is within the graduate school. The graduate school thus confirms and awards all graduate degrees awarded by the university. In a ceremony earlier today, Interim Dean Sally K. Francis introduced the doctoral students and distributed diplomas to the master's students. Dr. Francis assumed her position as Interim Dean of the Graduate School in 1999, succeeding Thomas J. Marsh. Dean Francis is currently the president of the International Textiles and Apparels Association, and her academic home is in the Department of Apparels, Interiors, Housing, and Merchandising. During the 2000-2001 year, 162 candidates completed doctoral degrees. Of those, 62 were in attendance at the advanced degree ceremony this morning, having been invested with their doctoral hoods and their diplomas. In addition to the doctoral degrees, 598 master's degrees were awarded this year. 2 graduate degrees were awarded posthumously. Graduate education consists of advanced study beyond the baccalaureate and includes all master's and doctoral degrees. The Doctor of Veterinary Medicine and the Doctor of Pharmacy are considered as first professional degrees rather than graduate degrees and are awarded through the academic colleges. As a major research university, OSU is able to provide strong linkages between research and education. On April 9, 2001, the 9th Annual Graduate Student Conference was held at the Memorial Union. Over 80 research projects were presented in 14 separate sessions. Following the conference, Graduate School Associate Dean Bruce Rettig and Provost Tim White presented awards. A great university attracts Those joining Oregon State President Paul Risser on the platform today include Joe Cox, Chancellor of the Oregon University System, Herb Ashkenazi from the Oregon State Board of Higher Education, Justin Roach, the President of Associated Students of Oregon State University, Michael McNabb, President of the OSU Alumni Association. Others on the platform include the deans of each of the colleges and members of the administration. A great university attracts great students, and that is clearly the role of the University Honors College. Reviewing the accomplishments of those earning their honors baccalaureates today, it becomes clear that they have indeed enriched life on campus. Among them are student body officers, leaders of a number of student clubs, fraternities, and sororities, and various charitable organizations. As these students leave the green expanse of Corvallis, they will take with them a love of learning, a confidence that they can exercise personal initiative, and see sophisticated projects to their completion, and knowledge that their honors degree is one of only a dozen or so similar degrees offered across the country. As honor students arrive on the campus, their credentials are comparable to those students at top 25 universities across the U.S. As they leave, they will leave behind a legacy of excellence and a challenge to others to push their educational horizons to the limit. As a part of OSU's 2001 reaccreditation by a national body of higher education, the Honors College was singled out for one of 6 special commendations for Oregon State. Honors classes are participatory, taught by selected faculty who are devoted to seeing that students are authors of their own stories and designed to merge discovery and dissemination to the point where the cutting edge is always on the move. Honors students are assisted by 3 interlocking campaigns for private support. The Excellence Fund is to assist students with their innovative senior thesis projects. The Eminent Professor Fund supplements state support to both expand capacity for more students and to recognize OSU's finest faculty. The scholarship funds are earmarked opportunities to bring the best and brightest to Oregon State. Viewers interested in joining any of these initiatives may contact the OSU Foundation or the Honors College directly. Honor students are notable for their distinctive graduation regalia, designed by honor students themselves, and their position at the front of their respective college lines. Honor students are drawn from across the campus and can be found in virtually every major offered. Once the new OSU Cascade campus is operational, faculty there will be designing honors opportunities at the same level of excellence as the Corvallis campus. Admissions to honors is by special application. Students interested in considering honors should contact the honors offices directly or see their webpage accessible via the OSU homepage. The College of Veterinary Medicine was established by the state legislature in 1975. This was in response to the need for increasing the opportunities for Oregonians to study veterinary medicine. The current building was completed in 1980 and was named in memory of Representative Dick Magruder, one of the college's leading advocates. Representative Magruder had recently died in a farm accident. Each year, the College of Veterinary Medicine admits a total of 36 students. 28 of these are Oregonians, and the other 8 are students from either the Western Interstate Commission of Higher Education states or are at-large students. From Oregon, last year we had about 100 applicants for the 28 positions, over 800 for the remaining 8 positions. Prior to entering the veterinary college, these students will have completed approximately 5 years of college, have a Bachelor of Science degree, and have an outstanding record of academic performance. Approximately 75% of these new students are female, a statistic which is also seen in the application pool. These students then embark on a 4-year program in veterinary medicine before graduating with a Doctor of Veterinary Medicine degree. The 4-year program is a split campus program. Oregon joined with Washington and Idaho to found the so-called WOI Regional Program in Veterinary Medicine. In this program, Oregon State University veterinary medicine students complete the first year of the curriculum in Corvallis and then transfer to the Washington State University campus in Pullman, Washington to complete the second and about 3/4 of the junior year. The Oregon students then transfer back to Corvallis to complete their 4th and final year of the program. This is a costly program for Oregon, as no Washington or Idaho students are required to come to Oregon State University. The financial burden of this purchased education for OSU students is covered both by the student and the state, with the student picking up about 25% of the cost and the College of Veterinary Medicine at OSU funding in the additional 75%. While this program has resulted in an overall savings for the state of Oregon, it requires that each student move twice during his or her veterinary medicine education. This is an emotional, financial, and stressful situation for these students. The fact that the students do not complain too loudly is ample evidence that they are willing to undergo any hardship to reach their final goal of obtaining the DVM degree. This year, 34 students received their Doctor of Veterinary Medicine degrees at the graduation ceremony on May 27, 2001. Most students have immediate employment in veterinary practices or internships in Oregon or other states. The College of Also in the platform party are the commandants of the 4 branches of the Reserve Officer Training Program. Captain James Haggart, Naval Science. Major Kathleen Teague Smith, Air Force Studies. Lieutenant Colonel Dan Schwab, Military Science. And Lieutenant Colonel Dan Conway, United States Marine Corps. Captain James Haggart will administer the oath to the newly commissioned cadets. Army ROTC has a proud tradition at OSU. 14 students are receiving their degrees and commissioned as second lieutenants this year. Of the 14 commissionees this year, many are going on active duty to various posts in the continental United States, Hawaii, Germany, Korea, and some will stay in Oregon with the National Guard and Reserves. In 2001, Oregon State Air Force ROTC Detachment is proudly commissioning 10 outstanding women and men as second lieutenants into the United States Air Force. Of those graduating, a total of 4 were selected to attend pilot training. The OSU pilot selection rate has exceeded the national average of 65% for the 5th consecutive year. The other 6 ROTC graduates will have exciting careers as pharmacists, acquisition managers, supply managers, engineers, intelligence officers, and air battle managers. One of today's Air Force commissionees, Second Lieutenant Stephanie Root, was selected as an ROTC Distinguished Graduate, representing the top 10% of all Air Force ROTC cadets nationwide. Lieutenant Root will work as a civil engineer. OSU seniors graduating with honors are wearing colorful cords around their necks. These indicate that the student is graduating with academic honors.
Dean of the University Honors College, Ron Adams, Dean of the College of Engineering, Lila Hoagland, Dean and Director of OSU Extension Service, Kay Schaefer, Dean of the College of Liberal Arts, Thane Dutson, Dean of the College of Agricultural Sciences, Don Parker, Dean of the College of Business, Herb Ashkenazi, Oregon State Board of Higher Education, Joe Cox, Chancellor, Oregon University System, Tim White, Provost and Executive Vice President, Justin Roach, President, Associated Students of OSU, and Larry Roper, Vice Provost for Student Affairs. On the second row, Jeff McCubbin, Interim Dean of the College of Health and Human Performance, Kelvin Kuhn, Dean of the College of Veterinary Medicine, Sherm Bloomer, Interim Dean of the College of Science, Sally Francis, Interim Dean of the Graduate School, Wayne Cradgen, Dean of the College of Pharmacy, Barbara Balls, Registrar, Henry Sayre, President of the OSU Faculty Senate, Bob Bailey, Honored Guest, Jim Johnson, Honored Guest, Toby Hayes, Vice Provost for Research, Orsilia Zuniga Forbes, Vice President for University Advancement, and Kurt Pedersen, Vice Provost for Information Services. On the third row, Tim Cowles, Interim Dean of the College of Oceanic and Atmospheric Sciences, Wayne Haverson, Dean of the School of Education, Clara Pratt, Interim Dean of Home Economics, Hal Salwasser, Dean of the College of Forestry, Bill McCon, Dean of Distance and Continuing Education, Sabah Randhawa, Vice Provost for Academic Affairs, Jackie Rudolph, Director of Human Resources, Captain James Haggart, Commanding Officer of the Navy ROTC, Major Kathleen Ty Smith, Commanding Officer of the Air Force ROTC, Lieutenant Colonel Daniel Swab, Commanding Officer of the Army ROTC, Lieutenant Colonel Daniel Conway, Executive Officer of the Navy ROTC Unit and the U.S. Marine Corps. On the fourth row, Heather Chermak, Assistant Registrar, Joe Frederick, Sign Language Interpreter, Mary Rhodes, Associate Registrar, and Mike McNabb, President of the OSU Alumni Association. Thank you. These are the platform plum. Please reckon them. Oregon State's great excellence and the superb university that it is depends upon one group of people, the faculty. And here today are a number of the faculty, and I would like to ask the faculty, wherever you are, to stand, and so we can say thank you to every one of these faculty members. So please stand and let's say thank you to them. Thank you very much. Thank you. And now I'd like to introduce Justin Roach, who is the President of the Associated Students of Oregon State University, who will speak on behalf of the student body and share his thoughts with you. Justin, please.
Thank you, President Risser, and thank you, class of 2001, not only for this opportunity to speak today, but for the opportunity to serve as your ASOSU president this past year. The experience has been very rewarding. Don't let the gown fool you, though. I've still got another year, but part of me wishes I could be getting my degree with you today. I used to joke about being on the 8-year plan, and now it's not so much of a joke. I hope my parents aren't watching this right now. But the other part of me is glad I'm not graduating yet. OSU still has a few majors I haven't tried yet, so. The comedian Paula Poundstone once said, "Adults are always asking children what they want to be when they grow up, because they're looking for ideas." A story of my life. Now, as I was thinking about writing this speech, I wanted to come up with something that would inspire you, something that would give you the drive to change the world. Suddenly it hit me that the thing that inspires me most is so many of you. I think of graduating seniors like Vincent Camara, who planned one of the first all-campus philanthropies dance marathon, which raised thousands of dollars for Children's Miracle Network. I think of student Ellen Wygant, who as a student leader fought to make certain that every member of our community felt safe to be who they truly are. I think of Steve Steffens, who a year and a half ago spent all day at Dixon Rec Center in the swimming pool raising money for Dornbecker's Children's Hospital, and who will be doing a 24-hour swim in October to raise money for abused children. I think of Tara Beister, the Babe Ruth of softball, as I call her. right. Tara has proved to every young woman that women can be just as dominant as men on the athletic field, if not more so. And she's done it all while graduating with honors. It is students like these, and many of you sitting here today, whose drive, creativity, and perseverance inspire the leaders of tomorrow to be true successes. Emerson wrote, "To leave the world a bit better, whether by a healthy child, a garden patch, or a social condition. To know even one life has breathed easier because you have lived. That is to have succeeded." Get involved in your communities. Volunteer and vote. Continue to make everyone else breathe a bit easier. Thank you, and congratulations.
Thank you, Justin. Good job. We're honored today to have with us as one of our special guests the Chancellor of the Oregon University System. Dr. Kotz received his PhD in political science from the University of Maryland. He became president of Southern Oregon University in 1987, and in 1994, he became Chancellor of the Oregon University System. He is a simply outstanding chancellor, and he's going to share his thoughts with us today and then introduce Dr. Herb Ashkenazi. Chancellor Cox, please.
I want to reassure Justin that there is some hope for people on the 7- and 8-year plan. We have something in common. On behalf of Governor John Kitzhaber and the citizens of Oregon, it's my pleasure to bring you greetings and congratulations on this truly momentous and exciting day. It's a day of fulfillment, a day of achievement, and a day of the promise of greatness of things to come. It's my pleasure to bring you greetings from the State Board of Higher Education, Dr. Herbert Ashkenazi. Dr. Ashkenazi lives in Salem. He is president of the Oregon Freeze-Dry Corporation. He received a bachelor's degree from the City University of New York and his doctorate in chemistry from the Polytechnic Institute of New York, conducted postgraduate study at Cambridge University, and from 1987 to 1993, he served as chairman of Oregon's SAFE Board, the insurance corporation, and he's been on our board for the last 8 years, and I must tell you, it's with some reluctance that I tell you he is completing 8 distinguished years of service. It's my pleasure to have you meet, to bring greetings from the Board of Higher Education, a champion of education and an undying commitment to excellence. Dr. Ashkenazi.
President Risser, distinguished faculty, graduates, parents, friends, I'm pleased to bring you greetings on behalf of the State Board of Higher Education. It is a privilege to celebrate this commencement with you. I must confess I've been coming to what is now Research Stadium for many years, but I didn't expect this kind of enthusiasm here before the start of football season. In fact, now that I think of it, I often didn't get it after the start of football. Today, of course, is another occasion for Oregon State to celebrate. And as I look out upon the smiling faces of the parents and friends gathered here to celebrate this day with the graduates of the class, I feel privileged to experience the excitement of this moment and the vibrant spirit of the OSU community. Oregon State, I think, represents a remarkable and evolving story in the recent history of public higher education. Many, of course, know about the rapid change in OSU's football fortunes, but too few, I think, know and appreciate the qualitative gains this campus has made over the years in the fields of research and academic achievement. For years, this university has outperformed schools throughout the nation in preparing graduates for success in professional licensure examinations and for entry into the professional schools of law and medicine. For years, OSU faculties have earned more competitive funds for sponsored research than any of their peers in this state. And they have done so in a way that has made research an integral part of the learning environment for students on this campus, so that OSU students benefit from sharing in the most up-to-date knowledge available in the professional fields that span the campus curriculum. OSU's story is even more remarkable when one considers the transformation that has taken place on this campus in recent years. The steady growth in enrollment, the investment of donors and friends that has made possible the construction of the new Valley Library, the new CH2M Hill Alumni Center, and the increased commitment to students as shown by expanded support of scholarships. I think you can be very proud of being an Oregon Stater, proud of what you have invested together in recent years to add to the quality of this university. I congratulate you on your achievements, and I hope, as you later take time to reflect upon your experience here, you will tell OSU's story to others so that they too can know the importance of this university and the hope it provides for the future of all Oregonians. In telling the OSU story, I ask you to remember that yours is the first class in a decade to benefit from an increased public investment in higher education. And I ask you to remember that because of that investment, many of you have been able to stay in school and complete your dream of a college education. Investment is such a cold word. Let me put it differently. This is the money that your fellow citizens have put up so that you can go out and make them proud. I personally believe that the state's increased investment in your college education has been one of the best investments Oregon will ever make. And I trust others will discover that truth as you take your place as our state's future leaders. Congratulations on your graduation. And best wishes, always.
Thank you, Herb, and thank you, Joe. It's now my pleasure to introduce Provost Tim White and the Executive Director, and he will recognize the achievements of some of our students today. So please recognize Tim White. Tim?
Thank you, President Risser. Baccalaureate degree candidates who have maintained the highest scholastic standing in their respective colleges qualify for graduation with academic distinction. Sounds good, doesn't it? Academic distinction. These students are wearing an honor cord that indicates the level of their academic achievement. Their names appear beginning on page 43 of the commencement program, and this year, 664 graduating seniors have earned this distinction. Yeah. To be eligible for cum laude, a student must have maintained an Oregon State University grade point average between 3.50 and 3.69 on a scale of 4.0. These students are wearing orange honor cords. To be eligible for magna cum laude, a student must have maintained a grade point between 3.7 and 3.84. These students are wearing gold honor cords. And to be eligible for summa cum laude, a student must have maintained a grade point average of at least 3.85. These students are wearing white honor cords. Will all the students who qualify for graduation with academic distinction please stand and please join me in recognizing this extraordinary accomplishment. The 2001 commencement marks the 5th year that diplomas will be conferred upon the graduates of the University Honors College. These students are distinguished by the wearing of a soft cap and a distinctive stole. Dr. Joe Hendricks, Dean of the University Honors College, will introduce these candidates for appropriate recognition. Will the graduates receiving the Honors Baccalaureate degree please stand so that we may recognize your achievement.
Not on, it's on. Thank you, Provost White. As you look out, you'll see that there are 67 honors burgundy stoles among us today. They're shown on page 48, and they represent the entire array of OSU's undergraduate colleges. Thank you, graduates.
Thank you, Dean Hendricks. Each of you has a commencement program, and I ask that you turn to pages 88 to 94. At this point in the program, I'd like to direct your attention to the special honors and awards that are listed on these pages. These include the Phi Kappa Phi Honor Society, the All University Awards, and special awards that cut across the fabric of excellence at Oregon State University. I commend these students to you. Listed on page 87 of the commencement program are those graduating students who are receiving commissions in the United States Armed Services. Young men and women being commissioned as officers in our nation's armed forces are required to take an oath of office, a promise that they will serve to protect the rights of all Americans, guaranteed by the Constitution and our democratic process. The words of the oath have withstood the test of time and have been used essentially in their present form to commission superior officers from Oregon State University for the past 129 years. To administer this oath to our 2001 ROTC graduates from all services is Captain James Haggart, Commanding Officer of the Navy ROTC. Commander?
Will those about to be commissioned please rise, remove your gowns, and show your uniforms. Having been appointed an officer in the Armed Forces of the United States and having accepted such appointment, please raise your right hand and repeat after me. I, and state your full name, do solemnly swear that I will support and defend the Constitution of the United States against all enemies, foreign and domestic, that I will bear true faith and allegiance to the same, that I take this obligation freely, without any measurable reservation or purpose of evasion, that I will well and faithfully discharge the duties of the office of which I am about to enter. So help me God. Congratulations.
I'm now pleased to introduce to you my friend and colleague, Dr. Larry Roper, Oregon State's Vice Provost for Student Affairs, who will describe to you this year's class. Dr. Roper.
Oregon State University's class of 2001, the university's 132nd class, consists of 3,397 persons who will be receiving 3,479 degrees. Of this number, 1,788 are men, 1,691 are women. 2,676 of you will be receiving the baccalaureate degree. 598 will be awarded master's degrees. 34 have been awarded the Doctor of Veterinary Medicine at a ceremony held late last month so that the awardees can sit for the National Board examination. 9 will be awarded the Doctor of Pharmacy degree. 162 will be awarded the degree Doctor of Philosophy or Doctor of Education degree. 82 of you will receive 2 degrees today. Geographically, most of you are from the state of Oregon. 34 of Oregon's 36 counties are represented. But this is also an institution of national and international significance. Of the 50 United States, this year's class lists 46 states as their home. Internationally, 46 countries are represented. The average age of this class is 25. The oldest member is 71. While the youngest is but 20. In attendance at today's ceremony are 1,972 candidates. We welcome these new graduates to the ranks of the alumni of the university. We are pleased to have them as part of the 167,587 degrees which Oregon State University has awarded in its 132-year history. Our best wishes to you and congratulations.
I'm now pleased to introduce Dr. Henry Sayre, OSU Distinguished Professor of Art History and faculty in the Department of Art. Professor Sayre is also the President of the Faculty Senate, and he will convey the formal approval of the Faculty Senate for the graduating class of 2001.
President Risser, on behalf of the Faculty Senate, which unanimously approved these candidates at its June 7th meeting, and on behalf of the entire faculty of Oregon State University, I commend to you, for the conferring of their respective degrees, all of those who have completed the appropriate graduation requirements. And to you, graduates, we are honored by your accomplishments. On behalf of the faculty, I congratulate you and wish you every success in your careers.
We will now confer professional doctoral degrees. The Doctor of Veterinary Medicine, as you heard, were conferred in a ceremony on May 27th. Dr. Wayne Cradgen, Dean of the College of Pharmacy, will share remarks about the Doctor of Pharmacy degrees. The names of the individuals receiving this degree are listed in page 40 of your program.
President Risser, on behalf of the faculty of the College of Pharmacy, I am pleased to present 9 men and women who have completed the requirements for the Doctor of Pharmacy degree. This degree is offered jointly with Oregon Health Sciences University. Their degrees were conferred in separate ceremonies in Portland last Friday.
Upon the recommendation of the Graduate Council, approved by the Faculty Senate and by the authority of the State Board of Higher Education, I confer upon each candidate the degree Doctor of Pharmacy according to the particular requirements completed with all the appropriate responsibilities, privileges, and honors. Thank you, Dr. Creighton. We will now present the Distinguished Service Awards. The Distinguished Service Awards are presented to persons who have made exceptional contributions to the state and beyond, and to Oregon State University. This year, it's my distinct privilege on behalf of Oregon State to honor 2 individuals who are most worthy of recognition by Oregon State University and who indeed honor Oregon State by accepting this award. Provost Tim White will make the presentation of these 2 Distinguished Service Awards. Tim?
Bob Bailey is one of Oregon's most prominent agribusiness leaders and education leaders. As president and CEO of Orchard View Farms in the Dalles, he helped develop and promote technology that allows Oregon-grown cherries to maintain their freshness longer, opening up new markets domestically and in Asia. Under his leadership, Orchard View Farms also played a key role in experimenting with new varieties of cherries that could be planted at different elevations, better resist disease and pest infestation, and produce more cherries in a shorter growing season. Bob Bailey is known equally for his educational leadership. He served for 8 years as a member of the Oregon State Board of Higher Education, including a stint as president from 1992 to 93. During that time, Bob was credited with helping Oregon's public universities weather potentially devastating budget cuts that resulted from the passage of Measure 5. Bob Bailey has also served on the school board for the Dalles District 12, the Oregon Health Sciences University Board, and various Oregon State University Extension boards and committees. He is a trustee with the OSU Ag Research Foundation and the OSU Mid-Columbia Ag Research and Extension Center. His service goes beyond, however, education and agriculture. He has served as a member or officer of the Mid-Columbia Medical Center and the Wasco County Budget Committee. Born and raised on a family farm in the Dalles, Bob Bailey is a 1963 graduate of Oregon State, receiving a degree in business administration, and later pursued graduate studies at the University of Maryland. President Risser, I am pleased to present Mr. Bob Bailey for conferral of the Oregon State University Distinguished Service Award.
Upon the recommendation of the Faculty Senate, it gives me great pleasure to present you, Bob Bailey, with the Oregon State University Distinguished Service Award. Congratulations.
Jim Johnson has served as both Vice President and Oregon Site Manager for Intel, the largest public company in the state. He also has a tremendous commitment to education, evidenced by his decision to take a leave of absence from Intel during this year to spend time advocating at the Oregon legislature and other arenas for educational investment, K through 12, higher education, beyond. Jim serves on the governor-appointed Engineering and Technology Industry Council, a major driving force for gathering public and private support for engineering and computer science education in Oregon. He has volunteered his leadership to Oregon State's Technology Initiative, which in 18 months has raised more than $45 million to provide scholarships for students, endowment funds, and capital investment for Oregon State's College of Engineering as it ascends to the top tier. Jim Johnson became the most visible advocate for increased support of higher education in Oregon during these past several months. He has eloquently connected Oregon's economic diversity and future with investments in engineering and computer science, education in specific, and education across the state in general. And he has energized industrial leadership to help make this aspiration a reality. Jim is an outspoken advocate, really, almost evangelical about engineering and computer science throughout the state. He has helped raise funds not only for Oregon State, but for Portland State as well. He serves on the Board of Trustees for the Oregon Graduate Institute, and he's a valuable member of the Oregon Business Council. In an effort to keep top Oregon students here in the state, Johnson and Intel have created the Intel Scholars Program, which annually selects 18 Oregon high school seniors bound for engineering or computer science degrees to receive renewable $2,500 scholarships. And it's a lot of pride that we recognize that most of those students come to Oregon State University. Jim Johnson is a 1973 graduate from the University of California, Berkeley, has a master's degree in computer science from Stanford University. President Risser, I am pleased to present Mr. Johnson for conferral of the Oregon State University Distinguished Service Award.
Upon recommendation of the Faculty Senate, it gives me great pleasure to present you, Jim Johnson, Oregon State University's Distinguished Service Award. Congratulations, Jim. Congratulations. Great job. Thank you, guys. Great job. Well, the moment has come. We will now confer the baccalaureate degrees, and we'll do so in the order listed in the commencement program. Dean Kay Schaefer will now present the candidates from the College of Liberal Arts.
Will all candidates for bachelor's degrees in the College of Liberal Arts please rise? President Risser, on behalf of the faculty, staff, alumni, and friends of the College of Liberal Arts, it is my pleasure to present the graduating class of 2001. 280 men, 350 women, for a total of 630 candidates who have completed all requirements for their degrees. 12 have earned honors degrees, 8 have earned international degrees, 45 have earned the Bachelor of Fine Arts degree, 222 have earned the Bachelor of Arts degree, and 343 have earned the Bachelor of Science degree. I commend them to you for the conferring of their appropriate degrees. Candidates, please be seated.
Thank you, Dean Schaefer. Interim Dean Sherm Bloomer will present the candidates for the College of Science.
Would the degree candidates from the College of Science please stand? First of all, thank all of you for your hard work and for all your contributions to this university. Mr. President, I'm pleased to present 386 candidates for the Bachelor of Science degree, 9 candidates for the Bachelor of Arts degree, 22 candidates for the Honors Bachelor of Science degree, 1 candidate for the Honors Bachelor of Arts degree, 5 candidates for the International degree, 1 with an Honors Bachelor of Arts degree, 4 with a Bachelor of Arts degree. These candidates have completed all of the program requirements in their disciplines, and I commend them to you for their degrees. Candidates, please be seated.
Thank you, Dean Bloomer. Dean Thane Dutson, College of Agricultural Sciences.
Will the graduates from the College of Agricultural Science please rise? Good afternoon and congratulations, graduates. President Risser, on behalf of the faculty in the College of Agricultural Sciences, I present you 265 students who have met all the requirements for their specific degrees. There are 131 women, 134 men with 6 honors degrees and 4 international degrees. We present these students to you for conference of the appropriate degree.
Thank you, Dean Dutson. Please be seated. Now, Dean Don Parker will present the candidates for the College of Business.
Will the candidates for baccalaureate degrees from the College of Business please stand? My best congratulations to all of you. Mr. President, on behalf of the faculty of the College of Business, I am pleased to present to you 2 candidates for the Honors Bachelor of Science degree, 323 candidates for the Bachelor of Science degrees, 1 candidate for the Honors Bachelor of Arts degree, and 24 candidates for the Bachelor of Arts degree. The faculty and I take great pleasure in recommending conferral of the degrees. Will you please be seated?
Thank you, Dean Parker. Dean Ron Adams will present the candidates for the College of Engineering.
I'd like the engineering class of 2001 to please stand. Wow, that was pretty powerful. President Risser, on behalf of the faculty and staff of the College of Engineering, a group of men and women dedicated to building a better future for Oregon and the world, one graduate at a time. I'm pleased to present to you 12 candidates for the Honors Bachelor of Science degree, 1 candidate for the Honors Bachelor of Arts International degree, 2 candidates for the Bachelor of Arts degree, and 425 candidates for the Bachelor of Science degree, for a total of 440 bachelor's degrees, including 366 men and 72 women. We take great pleasure in recommending conferral of these degrees. Please be seated.
Thank you, Dean Adams. Dean Hal Salwasser will present the candidates for the College of Forestry.
Good afternoon, foresters. President Risser, on behalf of the faculty of the College of Forestry, I'm most pleased to present one woman who has completed the requirements for the Honors Bachelor of Science degree and 86 men and women who have completed the requirements for the Bachelor of Science degree. I commend these candidates to you for the awarding of the appropriate degree. You may be seated.
Thank you, Dean Salwasser. Interim Dean Jeff McCubbin will present the candidates for the College of Health and Human Performance.
Will the graduating class from 2001 from the College of Health and Human Performance please rise? President Risser, I have the distinct pleasure and privilege of presenting the graduating class from 2001 from the College of Health and Human Performance. Two of those graduates will receive the BA in International. One woman will receive the Bachelor of Science and Honors degree. 183 students will receive the Bachelor of Science degree. All have fulfilled the academic requirements for their undergraduate degrees offered in the College of Health and Human Performance. On behalf of the faculty of the college, I am most pleased to commend to you these women and men for conferral of their degrees.
Thank you, Dean McCubbin. Please be seated. Interim Dean Clara Pratt will present the candidates for the College of Home Economics and Education.
Would the candidates for the College of Home Economics and Education please rise? As has been the tradition since Oregon State University began, we have men and women graduating in home economics. It's a pleasure to commend them to you today, graduating class of 2001. One woman has earned the Honors Bachelor's of Science. One woman has earned the Bachelor's of Arts, and 237 men and women have earned the Bachelor's of Science degree. With support of the faculty, I commend them to you for the appropriate degrees. Thank you.
Thank you, Dean
You may be
Pratt.
seated.
Dean Wayne Cradgen will present the candidates for the College of Pharmacy.
Will the year 2001 graduates from the College of Pharmacy please rise? We're small in numbers, but powerful in spirit. President Risser, on behalf of the faculty and the staff of the College of Pharmacy, I am pleased to present 100 of Oregon's newest pharmacists. The 38 men and 62 women, one with honors, who have completed the requirements for the Bachelor's of Science degree in pharmacy. I commend these candidates to you for the awarding of the appropriate degree.
Thank you, Dean Cradgen. Please be seated. I will now formally confer your degrees, so I would ask all the candidates to please stand. I should note that the official grades for the spring term will be turned in tomorrow. And for some of you, this is important. Upon recommendation of the Committee on Academic Requirements as approved by the Faculty Senate and by the authority of the State Board of Higher Education, I confer upon each of you who meets all the requirements according to your particular curriculum the degree of Bachelor of Arts, Honors Bachelor of Arts, Bachelor of Fine Arts, Honors Bachelor of Fine Arts, Bachelor of Science, or Honors Bachelor of Science with all the appropriate responsibilities, privileges, and honors. So congratulations to all of you. Please be seated. The class of 2000 will receive its diplomas, and these diplomas will be received in alphabetical order by degree by college. Each student will receive his or her own diploma. So we will start the recognition of our graduates with the conferring of the diplomas.
Which way are they walking?
Oh, I'm sorry.
Paul is off to the left.
You were right.
Barbara, I wouldn't have known that I got you over there on the floor, so that's included.
The first college is the College of Home Economics and Education. Interim Dean Clara Pratt will hand out the diplomas.
The OSU College of Home Economics has a long and distinguished history and represents one of the foundations of our land-grant university. In over 100 years, OSU Home Economics has evolved from a domestic sciences and household arts to home economics, and now to family and consumer sciences. Another major step in our evolution began this year when the faculty of the College of Home Economics and the faculty in the College of Health and Human Performance recommended that the creation of a new united college dedicated to the improving of lives, health, and environments of individuals, families, and communities. By early next year, the new college will be a reality. The new college will bring together the professional education in public health, exercise science, dietetics, nutrition, child development, gerontology, family studies, interior design, housing, apparel design, and other fields. Thus today we graduate the last class of the College of Home Economics. The graduates are wearing maroon tassels and are receiving their diplomas from Interim Dean Clara Pratt. These graduates represent 3 departments: apparels, interiors, housing, and merchandising, human development and family science, and nutrition and food management. The college offers master's and doctoral degrees in each department. All students completing graduate degrees in home economics will receive their degrees from the Dean of the Graduate School. Over 950 undergraduates are pursuing majors in the College of Home Economics. Their course of study emphasizes the development and application of professional knowledge and skills that translate to the real world. Graduates are employed in early childhood programs, senior services, dietetics, food service, apparel design, merchandising, housing construction, interior design, and other fields. College faculty members have degrees from prestigious institutions across the country, including Cornell University, Duke University, University of Minnesota, Oklahoma State, University of Illinois, Michigan State University, the University of Oregon, Pennsylvania State University, Yale University, and others. The college is a leader in extended education, serving off-campus students throughout Oregon and the nation. The college serves over 20,000 Oregon residents each year through its very successful extension program in family and community development. The college is also home to the Extension 4-H Youth Development, which reaches over 50,000 Oregon residents annually. The college's Child Development Center is another exemplary program. The center supports
our next college is the College of Science, and Interim Dean Sharon Bloomer will pass out the diplomas.
The College of Pharmacy. College of Science students are being awarded bachelor's degrees today, and they're heading away from the college's 14 different science departments and programs, well prepared for a diverse array of careers. Many of these scholars have been accepted to the finest graduate schools to continue their studies in physical or life sciences, math, education, or other disciplines. Others plan to head into the business world in careers ranging from finance to biotechnology. Some are heading to the Peace Corps, and others to careers in public service. The success of these students has been helped immeasurably by scholarships supported by alumni and friends of the college. Each year, more than 100 students receive support from the 130-plus scholarship awards available in the college and its constituent departments. Oregon State University has a strong emphasis on interdisciplinary study and provides extensive opportunities for study abroad. Many of our graduates have taken advantage of those programs. Many of the graduating seniors of the College of Science have also taken advantage of the opportunities that Oregon State offers to gain hands-on experience in scientific research. Undergraduate students have worked with scientists in every department and program in the college. Graduating seniors Randy Williams, Christopher Popham, and Timothy Bishop spent 1 month this year on an oceanographic cruise studying submarine volcanoes in the Western Pacific. The cruise was led by scientists from OSU's Department of Geosciences, with participants from 3 other U.S. institutions, Japan, and Scotland. The students worked with state-of-the-art sonar systems, learned to launch and recover equipment at sea, and worked on describing the volcanic rock specimens dredged up from the deep sea floor. There are 49 students graduating in one of the interdisciplinary programs, environmental sciences. 7 of these students studied or interned abroad during their time at OSU, with countries visited ranging from New Zealand to the Northern Mariana Islands. In addition, 39 of these environmental sciences graduates completed internships or research experiences during their OSU years. They worked on a wide variety of projects ranging from work as a TV weather meteorologist, KEZI in Eugene, to monitoring endangered hawksbill turtles in Hawaii. 8 of these graduates completed requirements for a second major or degree in addition to their Bachelor of Science in Environmental Sciences. Jessica Haneke graduated winter 2001 term with dual degrees in Environmental Sciences and Biology, with a Marine Biology option and Chemistry minor in less than 4 years. Lisa Smith is graduating with a double major in Biology and Zoology, plus a minor in Spanish, which included a term abroad in Spain, completing this all in a 4-year period. She has been interning with the U.S. Environmental Protection Agency, examining nutrient uptake in tree roots, and is seeking employment with them following graduation. Gina Bental came to OSU as an older-than-average student after working as a manager of wildlife safari. She was determined to get a degree and go to graduate school to work on cognition in marine mammals. She has excelled in all her classes. She has done independent research on amphibians with Andrew Blaustein as her mentor. Last summer, Gina went to Hawaii to work with spinner dolphins. She will graduate with a Bachelor of Science in Zoology with nearly a 4.0 GPA and multiple honors, and go on to graduate school to pursue her dream of working with marine mammals. Kate Grivskov assisted in performing her first animal cesarean operation when she was 8 years old. She is now graduating as an honor scholar with a Bachelor of Science in Zoology with a pre-veterinary medicine option. During her studies, she spent 1 term studying liberal arts in London for the purpose of broadening her perspectives. She has won a number of College of Science scholarships and has been accepted to the OSU's College of Veterinary Medicine, where she begins studies this fall.
Our next college is the College of Pharmacy, and Dean Wayne Cragen will hand out the diplomas.
The College of Pharmacy. Fueled by an aging society and tremendous growth in the healthcare industry, the demand for pharmacists is immense in Oregon and nationally. Pharmacy graduates can expect to find multiple job opportunities and a diversity of opportunity. Besides being highly educated about drug actions and interactions, today's pharmacists must be skilled in the written and verbal communications, identifying and solving problems, and working as a partner with patients, physicians, and other members of the healthcare team. This year, 100 students will graduate with a Bachelor of Science degree in pharmacy, our last class of the Bachelor of Science student. In the fall of 1999, the first class of students entered the college's new professional program.
Next is our College of Agricultural Sciences. The diplomas will be handed out by Dean Thane Dutson.
When it comes to food and the people who grow it, process it, distribute, and sell it, Oregonians look to the College of Agricultural Sciences at Oregon State University. The college is Oregon's principal in-state source of new knowledge about food and agriculture. It is also the major source of knowledge regarding environmental quality, natural resources, rural economies and communities, and life sciences. The College of Agricultural Sciences develops new knowledge through its research programs on the campus and at well more than a dozen research stations and sites throughout Oregon. Those research locations reflect the diverse climate, soils, and agricultural products of our state. The new knowledge developed through the research spins off new agricultural products and promotes wise, environmentally friendly practices in farming, ranching, and food processing. The college's research enterprise is important to its students, too. For example, more than 400 of them participate alongside their professors in carrying out this research. Their discoveries are quickly presented in undergraduate and graduate classes. And speaking of students, the College of Agricultural Sciences at Oregon State University is one of the nation's top 15 institutions when it comes to the number of students who earn degrees in agricultural sciences and natural resources. It is one of the top 10 institutions across the country in numbers of students earning advanced degrees in agricultural sciences and natural resources. To enhance the college experience for its students, the College of Agricultural Sciences offers more than 30 clubs and teams focused around specific interests in science, the global food system, and natural resources. From their participation in these active clubs and teams, agricultural sciences students develop professional and personal leadership skills. This combination of curriculum complemented by a range of extracurricular professional activities and a first-rate advising has fueled a steady growth in the undergraduate enrollment at the College of Agricultural Sciences for almost a decade. Top-flight student advising is a tradition in the College of Agricultural Sciences. Students rated as one of the best on campus for quality of student advising. Opportunities for employment after graduation are excellent. Nearly all of last year's graduates found jobs they sought. There are hundreds of interesting careers available for graduates, most of them in agribusiness, science, and technology sectors. Students in agricultural sciences are awarded more than $300,000 in scholarships each year. Beyond scholarships, internships provide practical experience so students may earn as they learn. Not all of the College of Agricultural Sciences students are in Corvallis. Many are enrolled in degree programs the college conducts at Eastern Oregon University in La Grande. Others are non-credit students looking for practical information but not a degree. They are participants in a statewide non-credit extension education program in agriculture, natural resources, and related areas. Nearly half of all OSU Extension Service programs have roots in the College of Agricultural Sciences. The college recognizes the achievements of its students annually during the Great Achievements of Students celebration each spring. The college has 3 cash awards recognizing the most excellent student, the most outstanding senior in agriculture, and the most outstanding graduate student. Each September, the college celebrates the talent and accomplishments of faculty and staff during its Faculty and Staff Day. The college has 11 different awards for excellence. These awards cover the areas of classified and management service, teaching, advising and counseling, research, extension, and international education.
Next is our College of Business. The diplomas will be handed out by Dean Don Parker.
How you doing, Paul? I'm doing fine, thanks.
Dr. Donald F. Parker is the Dean of the College of Business. He holds the Sarah Hart Kimball Dean's Chair at Oregon State. The primary mission of the College of Business is education, the preparation of graduates who will possess the educational foundation in liberal arts, sciences, and who will understand the context in which business is conducted. Graduates should possess the capacity to participate usefully in society, succeed in a chosen career, and develop responsible personal values, and contribute to the changing global economy. The vision of the college is to be widely recognized as the single best undergraduate business program in Oregon. The College of Business is the 4th largest college on the OSU campus, with 1,800 undergraduates and 70 graduate students. The college offers a Bachelor of Science and Bachelor of Arts degrees in Business Administration, with options in General Business, Accounting, Finance, Management Information Systems, Management, Marketing, and International Business. The college serves about 250 students with minors in business and many additional students whose curricula requires business courses. The college also offers a post-baccalaureate certificate in accounting. The College of Business has been accredited for more than 40 years by the AACSB, the Association to Advance Collegiate Schools of Business. It is one of 405 business administration programs and one of 156 accounting programs accredited worldwide. Both programs were unconditionally reaccredited in 1999. Hallmarks of the College of Business are student-centered education, mastery of information technology, and alliance with business. The college offers a wide array of technology services for instruction, including computerized homework, course content delivered via video clips on the World Wide Web, and a student virtual office that permits students to access course information, network resources, email, and their personal calendars. The college is committed to a comprehensive management information systems internship program with unique opportunities to work with hardware and software produced by organizations such as Hewlett-Packard and Microsoft. This program, known as the Applied Technology Group, is unique and provides selected business students with the opportunities to test state-of-the-art computer technology. The Applied Technology Group offers 30 to 40 extremely valuable hands-on internships to students interested in developing their skills by assisting in testing computer hardware and software. Approximately 100 College of Business students study abroad each academic year. The college administers exchange programs in Denmark, Norway, Australia, and Hong Kong. This year, business students also studied in Germany, Japan, China, Ecuador, France, Spain, England, and Mexico. The Austin Family Business Program, founded in 1985, is the second oldest family business program in the country, and it is the most comprehensive in the Northwest. Its mission is to foster healthy family businesses. In October 14, 1994, the program was renamed, honoring Joanne and Ken Austin of Austin Industries in Newburgh for their gift of $1 million to the Family Business Initiative. In May 1997, the Austins received the National Beta Gamma Sigma Entrepreneurship Award for their innovative business achievement and service to humanity. Beta Gamma Sigma is the National Honor Society for the business colleges accredited by the AACSB, the Association to Advance Collegiate Schools of Business.
Our next college is the College of Engineering. Dean Ron Adams will hand out the diplomas.
And Ken Austin of Austin Industries in Newburgh for their gift of $1 million to the Family Business Initiative. Since its inception in 1889, the College of Engineering has awarded nearly 25,000 degrees. The world has felt the impact of their graduates' vision and creativity through their innovations, ranging from the inventions of the heart valve and computer mouse to building some of the world's greatest companies. The reputation they have established in industry, business, and government attests to the accomplishments of the college in providing an excellent education. Engineering currently enrolls more than 2,800 graduates and 450 students in its 8 departments. The college has consistently seen double-digit percentage increases in its undergraduate enrollment in the past several years and is well on their way towards its goal of doubling the number of graduates by the end of this decade. OSU Engineering is well positioned to deliver the natural resources of the new economy, talented people, and innovative ideas. Backed by the industrial, government, and academic leadership of Oregon, OSU is transforming its engineering college from a nationally recognized one to one of the nation's top 25, a goal critical to Oregon's economic development. Towards this end, alumni, friends, corporations, and foundations are investing their time and resources in the College of Engineering. An anonymous donor has contributed $20 million to help construct a new high-tech learning and research center. Others are helping create innovative programs, scholarships, and fellowships for students, and endowments for professors. And the college is delivering results measured in the quality of its graduates, and a 25% increase in new research over the past year. Scholarships and fellowships provide the much-needed support to the college's increasing student population, and each year, more than $1 million is awarded to engineering students. Nearly half of these are presidential scholarships that provide full tuition relief. Some examples of their most recent scholarships include the James and Nancy Johnson Endowed Scholarship in Engineering, the Hoffman Scholarship for students in civil, construction, and environmental engineering, the John and Jean Loosely Endowed Scholarship Fellowship Fund in engineering, the P.C. Tell Scholarship in electrical and computer engineering, the Radisys Achievement Scholarships in electrical and computer engineering and computer science. In addition, the college offers Dean Scholarships to attract high-achieving students to OSU. This year, the college awarded these special scholarships to 60 students with high school GPAs above 3.9 and SAT scores greater than 1,300. In fact, the number of these top students enrolling in OSU's engineering has doubled in the past 5 years. College of Engineering students are consistently among the best in the nation in the Fundamentals of Engineering exam, which is the first step towards professional engineering status. In recent years, the pass rate for OSU students has been around 96% versus the national average of 75%. The college partners with industry in the multiple and civil engineering co-op programs, placing 280 interns in 62 companies throughout Oregon and our neighboring states. In fact, a large number of undergraduate students obtain engineering-related work experiences during their college careers, ensuring that they are work-ready upon graduation. In some engineering departments, up to 95% of the graduates have internship experience. Engineering professors are recognized for their research expertise that helps solve real-world problems. This year, engineering's annual research funding from private, state, and federal resources is more than $15 million. Examples of recent research grants include the Kiewit Center for Infrastructure Technology, established to find new and cost-effective ways to maintain the nation's infrastructure. That is, the highways, bridges, dams, sewers, water system, telecommunications, and the many other systems we need to have in place to go about our daily lives. The Hinsdale Wave Research Lab will more than double its size to create the largest tsunami research facility in the world. The lab will work in tandem with OSU's Engineering Tsunami Experimental Data Bank to allow scientists from around the world to collect and place data for tsunami research. As a result, researchers will be able to build a high-tech system to alert the world to tsunami threats. The Department of Computer Science has been developing computer programs that would make checking spreadsheets for formula errors as easy as spell checking is on a word processing document. Their research has resulted in 2 patents pending. The Western Region Hazardous Substance Research Center deals with the critical problem of cleaning hazardous chemical spills. Innovative research involving using organisms to consume the chemicals in place without requiring expensive pumping or disposal of hazardous waste. Microtechnology-based energy and chemical system researchers are investigating mass and heat transfer in miniature components and devices that have potential to radically change the way we live. For example, researchers are working to create a way to put fuel cells in cars that will double the gas mileage, helping eliminate the energy problem. The college is also changing the way it educates students to become effective innovators. For example, this past spring, students from nuclear and chemical engineering flew 2 experiments aboard NASA's KC-135 aircraft at the Johnson Space Center in Houston. The students' experiments were center point tasks of the development of a life support system for space travel, perhaps to Mars. The Electrical and Computer Engineering Department has teamed up with Tektronix to create TechBots, a new platform for learning that enables students to apply what they've learned in class to a real robot. Students build basic robots during their freshman year and throughout their college careers continue adding innovations to their TechBots in each class they take. Civil engineering students place 5th out of 40 teams in the nation at the American Institute of Steel Construction Bridge Contest. The contest requires students to design a steel bridge that could cross a 14-foot river and carry 2,000 pounds of load.
Our next college is the College of Liberal Arts, and Dean K. Schaefer is ready to hand out your diplomas.
Yes. Congratulations, Gloria.
Next is the College of Liberal Arts. 6 liberal arts seniors were honored recently as exemplary students for both their academic accomplishments and their contributions to the college, university, and community. The 2000-2001 College of Liberal Arts Outstanding Seniors are Mark William Clements, nominated and presented by Professor Kayla Garcia from the Department of Foreign Languages and Literatures. Mark Dewey Gardner, nominated and presented by Professor Vicki Toller-Burton from the Department of English. Sarah Rose Gray, nominated and presented by Professor Vicki Toller-Burton from the Department of English. Catherine Elizabeth Hubler, nominated and presented by Professor Jonathan Katz from the Department of History. Ms. Hubler will receive degrees in history and philosophy. Rebecca Jane Keeling, nominated and presented by Professor Charlotte Hedrick from the Department of Speech Communications, Theater Arts Division. Gert F. Lundin, nominated and presented by Professor Yuji Hiratsuka from the Department of Art. Outstanding seniors were nominated by faculty members from their respective departments on the basis of GPA, extracurricular university activities, and civic contributions. They were presented at a luncheon attended by OSU President Paul Risser and College of Liberal Arts Dean Kay Schaefer. Nominees are required to submit a one-page personal essay about their accomplishments while at OSU. The College of Liberal Arts has appointed 8 faculty members to serve as master teachers, continuing the program initiated by Dean Kay Schaefer in 1995. Each liberal arts department is asked to nominate one excellent and innovative teacher with a strong record of professional accomplishment, scholarly or creative productivity, university and community service, and who stands as a model of ethical and responsible leadership in teaching. The 2001-2003 College of Liberal Arts Master Teachers are Chris Anderson, Department of English; Courtney Campbell, Department of Philosophy; Elizabeth Betty Campbell, Department of English; Natalie Dollar, Department of Speech Communication; Kayla Garcia, Department of Foreign Languages and Literatures; Jonathan Katz, Department of History; Sunil Khanna, Department of Anthropology; Kurt Peters, Department of Ethnic Studies; and Robert Iltis, Department of Speech Communication. The College of Liberal Arts Master Teacher Program organizes courses into learning clusters in which first-year students are connected with some of the college's best and most inspirational faculty members. Beginning in fall term, groups of 20 students enroll for the same sequence of 3 courses on a common theme or set issues during their first year on campus. In addition, 1-hour discussion sessions each week throughout the academic year provides the students with an opportunity to explore the relevance of the course to other courses in the sequence and to their lives, and gives them a chance to get to know other students in their group and meet informally with professors. Joel Thurstein, PhD, JD, has accepted the position of Director of New Media Communication beginning August 1. Dr. Thurstein comes to Oregon State from his most recent post at Baylor University in Waco, Texas. He will have the responsibility of creating a new major in the field of new media communication, which will include elements from speech communication, art, English, computer science, student media, and others. This exciting new technical field, which encompasses journalism, graphic design, video and print media, as well as web applications, has generated excitement and anticipation among potential students in the program. The College of Liberal Arts welcomes Dr. Thurstein and the opportunity to serve students who are interested in mastering the disciplines of new media. The Center for Excellence in Teaching, Learning, and Research and the College of Liberal Arts co-sponsored in the year 2000-2001 faculty lecture series inaugurated in 1996. The series recognizes excellence in faculty accomplishment and highlights in the work of arts, humanities, and social sciences in the university and community. On each occasion, faculty are given an opportunity to talk about aspects of their life's work and the very human sides of academic life. This year, presenters were Marlon Carlson, Chair of the Department of Music, who conducted an investigation into the issues of music, a journey of contradiction. Lila Hoagland, Dean of the OSU Extension Services, who examined the question of knowledge and politics of location, teaching in the community. Tracy Doherty, Professor of English, who explored old haunts, community and literary elegy, or what writers can learn from buildings. An additional spring lecture was presented by Jacqueline Jones Royster, Professor of Rhetoric and the Associate Dean of Humanities at Ohio State University. Professor Royster has 3 complementary areas of interest: the history of women of African descent, the development of literacy and social movements, and the literacy delivery systems in education. She has been a member of the editorial collective of SAGE, a scholarly journal of black women, 1983 to 1996, and is recently the author of Traces of a Stream, Literacy and Social Change Among African American Women. Additional support for this lecture was provided by the OSU Department of English. The College of Liberal Arts lost a friend and longtime colleague in October of 2000 with the death of Gordon Gilkey. Professor Emeritus Gilkey, who received an honorary doctorate from OSU in June of 2000, served for 15 years as the chair of the art department, then continued as dean of the School of Humanities and Social Sciences, which later became the College of Liberal Arts. Gordon Gilkey is recognized around the world for his love of art and the considerable print collection he amassed during his lifetime. As a member of the military in World War II, Gilkey wrote President Roosevelt asking that a special unit be established to review military tactics, especially bombing plans, to minimize damage to the significant art and architecture of Europe. In the closing days of the war, Gilkey and others tracked down and repatriated thousands of pieces of art looted by the German war machine. And for these efforts, he was knighted by France and given similar awards by Germany, Italy, and Sweden. The United States awarded him the Meritorious Service Medal. His efforts helped preserve the cultural heritage of Europe. In January of this year, the Department of Art, the College of Liberal Arts, and Oregon State University co-sponsored an exhibit and commemorative reception to honor Gordon Gilkey's life and work, including the great contribution he made to liberal arts and the Department of Art at Oregon State. Currently, efforts are underway to rename the Social Sciences Hall, where Gilkey spent his years as dean, to Gilkey Hall. A formal dedication and reception are planned for the fall. The 19th annual Ava Helen and Linus Pauling Memorial Lecture for World Peace was given in May by Betty Williams, Nobel Peace Prize winner for her work against violence in her native Northern Ireland. Her lecture was entitled, Creating a Safe World for Our Children. This prestigious lecture is sponsored by the College of Liberal Arts and was first given by Dr. Pauling himself in 1982. The lecture was established to honor Dr. Pauling's wife, Ava Helen, for her work for world peace and justice, human rights, and the conservation of wilderness and natural resources, issues which continue to increase in urgency and importance. A Native American Philosophies project created an interdisciplinary on-campus course, which was linked with a community lecture series. Every Wednesday evening during the spring term of 2001, a distinguished Native American writer and scholar came to campus to speak to an audience that included community members and students enrolled in the course. The project provided a place where Native voices were heard and carefully considered, and where there were many ways of knowing music, poetry, discussion, lecture, storytelling, helped the participants to re-examine deeply held beliefs about who we are in the world and what sustains us physically, emotionally, and spiritually. This summer, the Oregon State University Chamber Choir will travel at the invitation of the Bulgarian government to perform in the first annual International Bulgarian Choral Festival and International Culture Month. A companion tour is also being formed to allow friends and supporters of the choir to travel to Prague and tour Bulgaria with the choir. Brent Steele, professor of political science, received a grant of nearly $250,000 from the U.S. Department of State for public affairs research and policy education in an era of globalization. This project aims to establish a multidisciplinary exchange between Oregon State University and Sakhalin State University in the area of public affairs research and public policy in the era of globalization. SSU is located on Sakhalin Island in the Russian Far East, located just north of Japan. Both institutions are located on the
Our
Pacific
next college
Rim
is the
and have
College of
similar-
Forestry,
and have
and Dean Hal Salwasser will offer the diplomas.
Looking for your students. They have, oh, there they are. Okay. We keep moving back.
No, me too.
The College of Forestry is proud to present the class of 2001. Year after year, our graduates move out into the world as lifelong learners, equipped with the skills, personal commitment, and adaptability to give their best to the ever-changing needs of the forest-related professions in society. Under the leadership of our Dean, Dr. Hal Salwasser, department executives, unit leaders, and faculty, the College of Forestry has had a good year. We have been blessed with two major gifts of endowed professorships. The first, a gift from the Hayes family, funds a professorship in silviculture, the science and art of growing and managing forests for their many benefits. The second, a bequest from the late Fay and Lucille Stewart, funds a professorship in forest engineering and operations. We thank these donors for their investment in our mission of providing the best forestry education, research, and service to Oregon and the world. We have a long tradition of educating our students to manage and care for forests for a broad array of products and qualities valuable to our society. Today, at the beginning of the 21st century, that task is becoming ever more challenging. Society's needs and wishes have expanded.
Well, ladies and
The world's
gentlemen, in the
population is
time-honored
growing
tradition of keeping the best for last,
Consumption rates
the
are
College
heading
of
up
Health
this
and
year.
Human Performance. Interim Dean Jeff McCubbin.
The College of Health and Human Performance's programs are integral to the mission of the university and relate particularly to the study of human and environmental resources. The college's mission is to generate and disseminate scientifically based knowledge related to health and its application relevant to societal need in terms of healthful individuals, communities, and environment. The college's scientific and professional programs have inherent value in and of themselves, and also provide application to the vital infrastructure of society. Indeed, healthful individuals, communities, and the environment are essential for the economic success in the Pacific Northwest, as around the world, for modern high-tech to high-touch industries, as well as for traditional agricultural, forestry, and industrialized commerce. The College of Health and Human Performance offers the most comprehensive selection of majors in public health and exercise science in the Pacific Northwest. The college houses programs, Bachelor of Science through doctorate level, in the areas of health promotion, environmental health and safety, health care administration, exercise science, athletic training and sports medicine, teacher preparation, and movement studies in disability. The college has a long history of excellence and is the lead institution of the Oregon State system of higher education in areas of physical education and health education. The college has many innovative programs that both service community needs and at the same time provide research data on some of society's great health problems. Many graduates as well as graduate students serve as research assistants as a part of a practical experience or internship. Examples of community-based research include an innovative program that works to help pregnant women and young mothers quit smoking, a motor skills clinic for children ages 1 to 19 who have developmental and/or physical disabilities. Older health research is a strong focus of the college. That, combined with the gerontology program in home economics, makes OSU a regional leader in research and understanding of issues facing the aging population. This focus on older adult issues is a key area for HHP. College research and training programs look at factors affecting the physical well-being of older adults, from physiological changes to social and mental support. A team of nationally respected experts in bone health, fall prevention, and strength maintenance has assembled at OSU. A few years ago, the college garnered a world-renowned researcher with the hiring of Dr. Toby Hayes from the faculty at Harvard. He joined the already established team of researchers who are working on projects ranging from healthy bone development in youth, reinvigoration of bone in older adults, and fall and fracture prevention in older adults, and reclamation or maintenance of strength and mobility in the mature body. Beyond bone health, projects also look at endocrine and metabolism changes with age and changes in muscle and other tissues with aging. The Healthcare Administration Program is a leading supplier of new administrators in the field of long-term care and assisted living. Faculty and students conduct research on management and policy issues that affect all Americans, but perhaps most affect elderly, as they are the heaviest consumers of health care. Through this work, the faculty develop strong relationships with health care providers. The benefits of a top-notch training from this powerful academic industry partnership make the students sought-after candidates by the profession.
Well, congratulations to everyone. This is, as you can tell, a very special place, a very special university, and some very special graduates. And as they leave here, they will take a certain part of Oregon State along with them, but they'll also leave behind a part of them as part of Oregon State. And I want all of the students here to know that the families and friends, the faculty and staff, all of us take enormous pride in the success that you have. And we send you forth with a great confidence, a confidence that your time here you have spent with others. Some of those times have been challenging. Sometimes they've been sad. Sometimes you've depended on others. Other time has been pure joy and excitement. And that's part of Oregon State. And those experiences will guide you, they will support you, and they'll be part of you from now on. And so graduates, congratulations, we're very proud of you. Now, just before we close this ceremony, I'm going to ask Mike McNabb, who is the president of the OSU Alumni Association, to share a few thoughts with you. Mike?
Thank you, President Risser. It has been with great honor that I watch you this afternoon receive your degrees from Oregon State University, and also welcome you to the OSU alumni family. There are over 120,000 OSU alumni scattered throughout the world. And today, when you leave Research Stadium with your degree in hand, you will be joining one of the most dynamic alumni families that can be found anywhere. And as a family of men and women, young and old, of all races and beliefs, we all have a common tie or a bond to Oregon State University. The job of keeping this large and diverse family connected to OSU has been with the OSU Alumni Association since 1873. So let me extend to all of you today my personal invitation to this class that after you leave here today, that you come back to the campus. You attend an alumni picnic. You become involved in the club networking, or you attend a pregame event at the CH2M Hill Alumni Center. And if staying connected to your alma mater by computer is your way of doing things, we encourage you to sign up for the Beaver Eclipse to find out what's going on at Oregon State on a weekly basis. So as the Alumni Association would like to do to get you started, your first year's membership is free, and then the next 4 years is at reduced rate. That's to keep you connected. It's been a long day. I suppose I should end my remarks like many have ended theirs at past commencements, by telling you, the class of 2001, that you are the future. It's true, no matter how cliche that statement may sound. You are the future of where you will eventually settle and work and begin your lives. You are the future of your profession, whatever your chosen field may be. You are the future of your country, be it the United States or someplace far away. And you are the future of Oregon State University. Your participation in OSU's future, whatever form of involvement that may be, whether volunteering, monitoring, or coming to an OSU event, will say a lot about this university in 100 years when the graduates come here. I wish all of you the greatest success in the world, and on behalf of the OSU Alumni Association, I extend my congratulations and welcome the class of 2001 to the Beaver family. Congratulations.
Well, as we close this afternoon, let me say that Mrs. Risher and I are hosting a reception in the Alumni Center, and all of you are most welcome to come and spend a few moments there with all of us. As I close, I also want to ask you to join with me in saying thank you to a number of people who made this event so successful. Thanks again to Barbara Balls and the staff and the Registrar's Office and to the entire Commencement Committee. Thanks also to our sign language interpreter, Joe Frederick. Thanks also to the Communication Media Center for all the coordination and for broadcasting this over the public broadcasting network. Thanks to Aaron Haynes for narrating that broadcast, really seen by thousands of people this afternoon. Thanks also to the publications, University Publications, for the program. To the ushers and marshals and photographers, let me stop and say right now that the marshals and all the ushers are volunteers, so let's say a special thanks to all of those volunteers. And thanks also to the wonderful Oregon State Defense Force Bagpipe Band, who performed so well as we came in. Thanks also to Peter Butley, who will be the vocalist in just a second. And then let's say thanks to this wonderful community band over here who just did a terrific job. Now, as we close, I'm going to ask all of you to stand and to sing the alma mater. If you don't know the words, they are on the inside of the cover of the program, and it's really a wonderful song that we sing a lot. So you ask you to join us. And then we will recess after the colors have left the stadium.
college we hold dear, her shady slopes and fountains up to me appear. I love to wander on the pathway down to the trysting tree, for there again I see in fancy old friends dear to me. Carry me back to OSU, back to her vine-clad halls, thus fondly ever in my memory, alma mater calls. Carry me back to OSU, back to her vine-clad halls, thus fondly ever in my memory, alma mater calls.
This brings us to the close of the 132nd commencement at Oregon State University. This program has been produced by the Communication Media Center at Oregon State University. We would like to thank Oregon Public Broadcasting for broadcasting today's ceremony on the OPB network. I'm Aaron Haynes. We now join our regular programming.